I've always been a really big fan of Super Smash Bros. And because it's my favorite game of all time, it's also the only game that I really play competitively. And so with that, I'm obviously in the competitive scene. And like most games in America, the competitive scene is usually run on a state level. I'm from the state of New York, and that's where most of my competition happens. And I say this because the person I'm talking about today in this video comes from New York, my home state. Aziz El Yami, better known as Hax, is a well-known Smash player from New York City. But I'm not talking about Hax just because I like the guy. Today I'm talking about Hax's ban status and how he's been unfairly removed from the competitive scene as a whole. With all the new information that's been coming out lately, by the way, free hacks, hashtag free hacks, I believe it's time for me to put my 2 cents in towards the matter. But before I speak about Hax, there's another prominent player that I need to talk on. That player is Leffen.
You know what I did to Leffen? He was at a tournament at DreamHack in like 2020, I think, and he lost. And he started like crying like a little bitch, venting on Twitter. I was like, bro, stop whining. What the fuck are you yelling for? That's what I said, and then he just blocked me. Like, that's all it took.
Leffen is without a doubt one of the most toxic players, or the most toxic player in the Smash community. Now don't get me wrong, every single video game player in the world is like toxic to some degree.
What a fucking nick.
Right, like it's just a part of all of us. But Leffen is a special case. The biggest difference between him and the normal player is his platform. When you have one of the biggest platforms in your community, you're held to a certain standard. Having this big platform means that being overly toxic isn't going to go undetected. Some people are going to notice and some people are going to call you out. Leffen loves to dish it out, but goes ballistic when he gets the same energy back. In fact, when anything comes his way, he goes ballistic, including the smallest bits of criticism. So when Hax released his series of videos meant to expose and criticize Leffen's actions, he obviously didn't take too kindly to it. And the real kicker is, Hax isn't a nobody. Like, he's not an unknown player. I don't even like Melee like that. This is literally the only relevant thing that's happening in the community right now. I have to put my research in, bro. Like, come on, man. I hate research. Ignore my horrendous cut. Before he was banned, Hax was ranked 20th in the world in Melee. He's not a random player. So the fact that Leffen can't handle valid criticism from a fellow top player and still has backing from his community is actually nuts. What I really want to talk about today is Leffen's response to all the criticism he's been receiving for wanting to keep Hax banned. As of right now, Hax is still permanently banned from the community. And according to Leffen, this is perfectly fine. This shit sales. Now, I've brought up Leffen's response quite a bit in this video, but to be honest, Leffen has had no reaction to any of the stuff happening recently. When Technical's video first dropped, that's when we saw Leffen's first and one of his only responses to the matter. But besides that, it's been blank. He's had nothing to say. Leffen's silence is more of a message than anything else he could have responded with. By acting like nothing's happened over Twitter, he's trying to keep his reputation at check. But it's very easy to tell that this is just a facade. And unfortunately, this silence makes everyone think that the matter is going to go away, when it's not. It's never going to go away if Hax remains permanently banned. Hax is a prominent Melee player from North America. You live in Sweden. Like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. Alexa, how far is Sweden?
Sweden is 3,937 miles away.
Thank you, Alexa. I don't get how Hax can be threatening your life if he's playing a video game in a whole different continent from you. But that's just me. I mean, when you get someone banned and keep them banned for as long as Hax has been, it's kind of hard to backpedal now, isn't it? Because you can't go back on real trauma, right, Leffen? What I mean is that Leffen has to keep up this facade of fear, or that everyone will know that he's been BSing for the last 2 years. If Leffen were to randomly just say that it's okay for Hax to start playing again, then all his previous statements will seem like a lie. Which they are, by the way, but you know, he can't say that. And so that's why Leffen's been staying silent recently. If Leffen speaks out and opposes Hax, he knows that he's going to receive backlash from the people already giving it to him. But if Leffen were to backpedal instead and let Hax back in, he knows that the Melee community would turn on him. And so that's why he's been staying silent. You can't really fight with a man that has nothing to say. But everyone knows that neutrality is the side you take when you stand with the oppressors. I mean, just look at all the TOs that support the Hax ban. They know that the decision is wrong, so they've privated all their accounts so that no one can come in and harass them, aka give valid criticism. And it's not only the TOs, but it's other top players that have taken this neutrality stance.
I'll let you out of here though. One more thing. Can I get a free Hax?
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. Get out of here. I'm not trying to get you. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. Get out of here, Zane. Bye-bye.
It's actually super funny because in this clip, Zayn is literally horrified. Like, he's horrified to answer the question. It's hilarious. Why is this top Smash player so scared of giving his opinion on the matter? Now, I would go ahead and read this super long tweet for you guys, but I don't really care because it's all BS anyway. It's money. It's always money. It's never not money. Money is literally always the answer in these situations, bro. It's always money. Zayn doesn't want to lose his supporters. He doesn't want to lose the backing of TOs. He doesn't want to lose sponsors. He doesn't want to lose money and backing. And that's why he's not taking his side on this issue. Even though Hax deserves the backing of his fellow top players, he's not going to get it because they're too worried about money and their status. I mean, why give your opinion that could change Hax's life and let him back into the community when you could possibly lose some money and following? Oh no. That's really it for today's video. Everyone loves acting neutral, but we all really know who you stand with. And it's kind of crappy in my opinion, but you know, you do you. Keep up your money, keep up your bans. Shitty ass people. I stand with Hax. I don't think it's fair that he's been permanently banned, and I really feel like everyone should go watch Technical's video on it because he goes more into detail about actually why he was banned and why it's actual BS. Today, I was just talking about how everyone's taking this neutral standpoint and how it's just not fair to him. So yeah, that's really it. Everyone hashtag free Hax. That's what I really wanted to say today too. Even though I'm not on Twitter a lot, a hashtag free Hax is just the nice thing to do. All right. So with that out the way, I'm out. I see y'all in the next one.
You fucking disgusting piece of shit.